While her disappearance has kept viewers waiting with bated breath, Lauren Bolton has allowed Coronation Street to call out a system continually failing sexual abuse survivors. Lauren Bolton's nail-biting disappearance in Coronation Street has kept ITV viewers on the edge of their seats for months, with the real culprit still freely roaming the cobbles. Duty solicitor Joel Deering, portrayed by Callum Lill, is hiding out in plain sight, feigning to help Nathan Curtis as the villain. Another known danger to women in Weatherfield is set to go down for Lauren's supposed murder. Meanwhile, Roy Cropper is attempting to return to a normal life after being thrown behind bars, wrongly accused for several weeks of killing Lauren himself. Carla Connor, Nina Lucas and Bobby Crawford have fought tooth and nail for the beloved cafe owner, vehemently insisting he was innocent all along. But behind the theatrics, the long-running soap is known for a bleak, hard-hitting message about the judicial system, meant to protect and defend those in need, shines through like a badge of shame. Lauren, an ideal target, the teen's disappearance has thrown viewers down memory lane as it revisited Bethany Platt's own grooming and sexual assault ordeal at the hands of Nathan Curtis. At the time, a 16-year-old Bethany was adamant on making her romance with a then 35-year-old Nathan work, despite her mother Sarah's reluctance to accept them as a couple. Bethany was eventually saved within inches of disaster as her family continued their efforts to make her see sense, a privilege Lauren was never given. Thrown between her far-right extremist father Reese and her mother, Lauren Bolton has struggled to receive a stable upbringing, and her disappearance only highlights the importance of reaching out to those in need. Following Griff Reynolds' arrest, the teen left the cobbles to live with her mother, but things turned awry as she soon came back to Weatherfield in the hopes of a fresh start. But due to her past connections, many doors were closed to her, and Roy Cropper became the only resident willing to take her under his wing, as he did Fizz Dobbs and Becky Granger years before her. Unfortunately, Roy's guidance was limited, and Lauren was, once again, left to fend for herself without any stable ground or relatives to rest on. Lauren managed to grapple with life on the street for several months, moving in with Ryan Connor when he believed she was 20 years old, but desperate for cash, she eventually burned the bridge by blackmailing the hunk over his affair with Daisy Midgley. When her plan failed, a struggling Lauren turned to Ovids, a website where she sold nude content and where she first came into contact with a man she'd brand her boyfriend without ever introducing him to the pals she'd made in Weatherfield. While clues had been dropped that Lauren was likely in danger, the signs sadly went amiss as the wayward teen's desperate actions were reduced to troublemaking antics, but concerns were sparked when she vanished without a trace. For Maggie Oliver, a former detective constable, whistleblower in the Rochdale child sex abuse ring case and founder of the Maggie Oliver Foundation, Lauren was the perfect target for a predator like Joel Deering due to her unstable background, making her vulnerable to his tricks and manipulation. Child abusers or predators will often target somebody who they see as vulnerable, Maggie told the Daily Mirror. She is an ideal target for somebody who was looking to find someone to exploit, and that is often the case. She added, vulnerability can come in many ways, whether it's somebody who's from a broken home, whether it's somebody who feels insecure. There are lots of factors that can make somebody vulnerable, but predators are experts at spotting vulnerability, and I would say that's why Lauren was targeted. But while viewers have focused on the drama behind Lauren's distressing disappearance, another issue has been fiercely put to light as sexual assault survivors continue to point out a dire need for change.